Remembering the Biff. Be like the Biff. Well, he was tonight. Hammer down and let's go for it. Did I make it? Yeah, I think you did. How about that?
He went for it. Full send, wide open, never lifted.
Paid off, didn't it?
It absolutely did. And this is what the type of situation for teams like this makes their year.
Absolutely.
You talk about, yeah, and it's not official yet, but whoever makes it, I mean, this will make their year from a purse standpoint, just a pride standpoint, to put your car on that grid for your sponsors.
I saw him last week at Barrett Jackson. He lives in Phoenix, comes out to the auctions, and was talking about how excited he was for this 500. And he says, I hope we can find some speed. I hope we can get there. And we're going to give it our all. So we are still waiting for official word as to the positioning of Chandler Smith and Corey LaJoie and Casey Mears for the official word on who has raced their way into the Daytona 500. It is Casey Mears. He is going to race on
Unbelievable.
Sunday. How about that?
Just in the blink of an eye, that fast.
And that's how it happens on these super speedways. If you're still rolling, you're still in it. And you know, Casey made a little mistake coming onto pit road under green, lost a lap down there, got the lucky dog, and threw a Hail Mary right there going through that wreck, hoping that he made it. And ultimately put himself in the Daytona 500.
Absolutely crushed for Corey LaJoie. He was doing everything right. He was in the exact same, the right spot on the last lap, going into turn 3. Everything was going right. That outside line got messed up, and it was right at his lap, turning him around.
Well, here's a champion and one of the best of the big money racers in NASCAR.
Well, we talked about Joey Logano's year last year, and we hear, you know, that they've changed a few things on their team and know that they need to get back to victory lane, and here they are. Regan?
Oh, for the 4th time in his career, after the dual races, Joey Logano, you find yourself as a winner. Race got really exciting at the end there. How were you able to make the right moves to hold them off?
Just a lot of teamwork all the way through. You know, I think about the 22 team in particular. Nick Hensley, our gas man, did a fantastic job getting us positioned off of pit road. Colton Presley up on the roof giving me great information, and my teammate Ryan Blaney being committed and working together. So the whole plans, everything's nice when everything works out the way it's supposed to, and just got a great team around me. I got a great Ford Mustang, and it's great to see this yellow and red Ford Mustang back in victory lane. It's you know, a lot of partners have been sticking with us for a long period of time, and have them back in the shop. It's a great place to start the season here.
Looking for your second 500 win on.
Unfortunately, the end of the races will come down to that, and it's something that I've been trying to figure out to get better. But you know, Ryan did a fantastic job with me, working together, working that Team Penske mentality. So you know, it's cool to be both up here and victory lane together.
So it looked like to me as I watched you guys when you were pushing Ryan, you guys were aggressive.
Send it over to pit road for opening ceremonies.
Daytona International Speedway, here to fire engines for the second race in the America 250 Florida Duel. Please welcome Chief Operating Officer of the Florida Department of Transportation, Will Watts.
Drivers, start your engines.
All right, the engines have been fired. Duel number 2 is right around the corner as we get set to set the rest of the starting field for the Daytona 500.
Yeah, I got him on.
Well, buddy, learned a little bit with Kyle Busch there. Raced a little bit in that first duel and then bowed out at the end. Is that the same approach for you, or what's the game plan here?
Yeah, I think, you know, for us, with our fast first shots and Tracker Toyotas, if we can keep it up here, we're definitely going to try. I mean, we need to try to get those points. I mean, it's raised this thing, you know, it's early in the year, but those 10 pay the same amount as the last 10. So, yeah, we're trying to keep this thing up here. Obviously, if it's too crazy, we'll probably do the same thing that Kyle did, but plan is here to race and see if we can keep this thing up front.
You're in year 2 now. Did we learn anything in that first race that might teach us a lesson to make sure that we don't overthink what we're doing as far as aborting from our plan?
I don't know. I mean, the scenarios change, right? Like, you know, every race there was kind of based off the Chevy nose, so you don't really know what to expect, you know, in this one from that standpoint. But no, I think for us, the plan from the get-go is, you know,
to try to race Sam runs, but if you get back in the chaos, it's probably Bill. So, yeah, I would say it's Bill business as usual for us, and see if we can keep it up here.
All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Joe Gibbs Racing Toyotas on the front row for Chase Briscoe and Denny Hamlin, a 3-time Duel winner. Here's Jamie.
Mike, it's been an emotional off-season for Denny Hamlin, most recently losing his father in a house fire. And Denny said this week, I would be lying if I told you I showed up here 100% ready and motivated. But the one thing he said he was looking forward to was getting back in his race car, strapping in, and going out there and racing and trying to figure it out, put everything aside, and do what he loves to do as he looks to win his 4th Daytona 500. Now there's 7 Toyotas in the field here, so they feel pretty confident in their ability and their health. Watch for those Toyotas to work together, Mike.
Thanks, Jamie. Row number 2, a pair of Hendrick Chevrolets for Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott. Row number 3, well, it's Joe Gibbs Racing again. Ty Gibbs and Christopher Bell. Then Justin Allgaier, who walked in for Junior Motorsports, and Austin Cindric for Team Penske. Michael McDowell and Zane Smith will occupy row number 5, and in row 6, rookie Connor Zilic and Eric Jones. Regan?
Mike, I'm not sure there's ever been a more anticipated debut than there is for rookie Connor Zilic, as you just mentioned. Tonight, he is going to get a lot of lessons, though.